Uh, cannot yet see chat on screen. All right. Let us go. Let's see. Let me get it up a little higher. All right, let's go start this game. Fire it up. I think this loads a little bit faster now, this Twitch Studio. Streamlabs, I know, takes a long time. I was going to use to get the play. Yes, I eventually got it. I don't really have anybody looking at me to chat with, so I don't know if it works. But Streamlabs was working pretty well for YouTube. All right. What to do is we're going to load our guy. Come on, we're going to be sitting here looking for him for a while. Nope, it's not going to be that one. I think I'm a Stian. No, it's not going to be that one. I'm going to have to go delete some of these. All right, it's this one. This is going to be where we spun out when I started my random alternate start. The other night I was too tired to continue, but I kind of like the way the characters come together. And really, I play Argonians frequently and once in a while another character, but really, Skyrim is for the Nords and a storm that. So, Red and Legendary Dragon. I got how lipstick is working with it. Probably isn't. But this is where I spun out. The Shrine of Maroon's Dagon. I'm a Nord, I'm an archer. Well, actually, I think I'm an assassin. I am using the character creation kit overhaul. Let's see what stats we have. I'm level 1. I just spun out here. Well, maybe I haven't got the character creation thing going. Oh, hell. Well, maybe I'll have to remedy that next time. But you notice I usually play an archer or, one-handed or two-handed. The way a sword, a Nord would fight. And I was watching a video the other day about, the introduction of weapons into the game. It said that, the bow, when you're going through Helgen, the bow, archery is one of the weapons that are really introduced along with one-handed and two-handed, fighting in the castle. A little bit of magic, but I'm going to beat that. I think that archery is the very first weapon system introduced into the game of Skyrim. You get off the wagon, you're ready to create your character. Just before that, Lokir of Rorikstead runs off, the Imperial archers take him down. Archery is the first weapon system introduced in Skyrim. So, and I do play it frequently. Now, I do have a crosshair here. Eventually, I'm going to learn how to play without the crosshair. Oh, well, I guess I can't go in here. I need a key. All right, cool. So what we gonna do? There's the stairs. We can pretty much do anything now. Uh-oh, here's our wolf. Better get into first person. Oh, missed. Come on. That's embarrassing. Well, we'll take the wolf pelt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find my arrow. I wasn't really paying attention for a bounce. Oh, there it is. Okay, take the arrow. All right. Let's see what time it is. It is 7:38 a.m. Oh, I have Climates of Tamriel. I do think it is overall the best weather mod. I think I have its interior uh, ESPs also. So we're using Climates of Tamriel for outside lighting as well as indoors and in the dungeons, the darker version, if I'm correct. And also the darker nights, which I'll tell you can get pretty darn dark. All right, so now what are we going to do? Now this is the weight of where we would pick up a Serana if we wanted to. I don't really want to, get involved in that yet. But on the other hand, can we even go in there and start that since we haven't even gone to Dawnguard yet? I don't know. That might be worth interest checking out. Let's take the torch and let's just run in real quick and see how far we can get without the quest, even starting. I wouldn't be surprised if random alternate start doesn't have a start that starts at or in Dim Hollow Crypt. Now you can see I've got Climates of Tamriel interior. Let's put on a torch just to see what it does. I don't have any favorites selected. All right, so we get a little bit extra light. I'm going to take off the torch. I guess I have to go back and add my bow. I do have an ancient Nord sword. I'm thinking of eventually doing nothing but Nord weaponry, iron, steel, Nordic swords. There's an ancient Nord sword bow, ancient Nordic bow too. Imperial? Yeah, come on, man, that's the enemy. Or will be the enemy. But I did hear a wolf. Let's crouch and go in. Yeah, they're howling. I don't know if any viewer can hear them. You know what? Let's see. I was in here not too long ago. But where are these suckers? Right, that might be one right there, just to the right, the waterfall. All right, down. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I guess I missed him. I can't really see him through the waterfall. There he is. Well, thank God he's chasing the arrow. All right, got him through the waterfall. I mean, I didn't even really see it. All right. There's another one howling. Okay. It is pretty damn dark in here. Not sure. Yeah, there's not much by way of light source. So maybe this is somewhat realistic. I'm going to do actually a quick save. Usually I go a little bit on these random alternate starts and then start again. I don't seem to be picking up. One thing about the sneak mode is cheating a little bit because the eyeball there acts kind of like a radar. Okay, I'm detected. I got to get out of. Oh shit! I'm falling off the cliff. I can barely see myself, let alone the wolf. Right, where is it? I hate first-person view when you're in close combat. God, where is it? Too claustrophobic. I can't see. Where did it go? I only have 26 arrows. I could switch to the Nordic sword, which is probably what I should do. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's use our. Oh, damn, we're spotted. Well, my problem is the climate of Tamriel Interior is unforgiving as far as, the darker part, making it dark. All right, let's go into this. Not the wolf wouldn't be in here, would he? This place is pretty dark. Almost. The wolf might almost be where we can take a shot through the window. But apparently not. So I'm going to put on a torch for a bit. Maybe I should load up that Nordic sword. Alright. Alright. What do we have? Gold? We'll take it all. Gold, healing, stamina. I'll take the garnet, but typically, as a Nord especially, I don't loot, dungeons, burial crypts, things where your own ancestors might be buried. Why loot from the dead? Also, you don't loot shrines, altars. Instead, you should place items. All right, let me get rid of the torch. We'll go back to the bow just to see if we can hunt down this wolf. And getting first person view, that's one of the only times I do it is with archery. Looks like we're currently hidden. And so is the wolf. Come to think of it, he's looking for us. Might be up here by this door. Should probably enhance the or turn on the character creation overhaul. Get some archery skills. Bunch of ruined books. Hmm. I mean, I do believe this is the wolf that I collided into and fell off the ledge. Well, I can't see crap. It's all gray. Alright, I'm going to have to cheat and use the HUD. Maybe he's around that way. Around to the right of the pillar. Would that be possible? Alright, it looks like the wolf has found me. Alright, can I see anything? No, I do not see anything. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tired again already. Alright. Let's try something. Let's fire an arrow. I was hoping it might draw it out. Maybe not. I've lost 2 of my limited supply of arrows. Let's see, can I get down this thing safely? Alright, let's get back and crouch. There's one of the dead wolves. Okay, I can see about the dim Hollow Crypt. Since we haven't started the Dawn Guard or anything for Serana, it looks like it's all sealed off. So let's see what we can do with this wolf. Normally I probably wouldn't even kill it at this point. But I guess this might be a good little thing for this spin out. it's not stuck down here where we fell off, is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, this is almost too easy. I feel actually bad. And he's not even running. I actually felt bad about that. But we got the wolves, so we did something. Let me do a quick save here. All right, let's go back up and take a look at the entrance into this place. There's another wolf pelt we can take. Let's don't leave them to waste. All right, here's where we go back into the crypt or whatever we're going to call it and find a Serana, but we're blocked off. All right, we're blocked off by that rock right there. All that. You can see how it's blocked the entrance here. So we cannot get in. Well, let's go down and harvest the pelt off that other wolf. Let's get them. There were 3 of them. I don't like to actually kill things and not harvest, leave them to waste. Alright, got it. Let's see if we can get out of here now. What's the way out? Damn, how did we get in here? I can't even remember right at the moment. Well, there's our marker. I guess you have to give something to the heads-up display. Well, here, now I'm back down in the creek bed. I'm sure this is the darker climate of Tamriel interior, making it kind of difficult to get around in this place. So I think the exit's right up there somewhere. One thing, while we're here, let's take a look at this. I just want to see kind of like the light sources in here. There's not really a light source coming from that waterfall. Seems to be just dripping through the thing. Let's run over here and look at that light source. All right, where is it? Okay, well, here's a kind of decent light source. Let's get in first-person view. Right up there. Get rid of the torch. All right. So we have a light source. It looks like it's cloudy outside. But it's not really lighting this up all that much. This is actually kind of realistic, I would say. Because other than the hole in the ceiling, if we're going to call it a ceiling right there, and it looks like it's cloudy and gray out there, there's not really any light source in here. So maybe, I think the guy who did Climates of Tamriel, the outside, the weathers, and even the inside did one hell of a job. I still think Climates of Tamriel is the best, and it is really interesting when you play it with the winter edition. Makes everything snowy. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here now. There's another arrow. So we've recovered a few of our arrows. Don't fall asleep, milk drinker. Is this it? Alright, that looks like we're going to get out of here. So this is Hollow Crypt. where Serana is back there, buried for 1,000 years somewhere. Just after you've started the game, and you can't get any further than that. Actually, I think I've discovered, oh man, did I go off a cliff? Talking when I should have been looking. All right, so what do we have out here? Yeah, see, you can see how snowy it is and kind of overcast, so no wonder it was really dark in that cave back there. I mean, it was all grayed out. Yeah, I'd say that was relatively, excuse me, oh, realistic. Well, now what we gonna do? Let's go see if we can turn on the character creation overhaul. I'm not sure. Let's see if it's gonna work. Books, a new beginning. Is it even gonna work? I don't know. Maybe not. Now, if this were old RIM, it would definitely be working. In fact, old RIM, I often think, is still the best RIM. Pretty good snowstorm. Excellent. Probably should be playing this as if there's a fox, harmless, I don't kill. Well, what did it die from? It fell? But I don't really kill harmless animals or even dangerous animals if they're not attacking me. But I will harvest their pelts and stuff so they don't go to waste. I'm not using any kind of needs or survival mods right now. When I do, it's usually realistic needs and diseases and the hypothermia mod by Nitor. Not so much Frostfall anymore, and not really the Creation Club's survival much anymore, although I have all that. So here's the deal when you're starting a character, especially spinning out. I mean, when you start a new game in Skyrim, it just really seems wonderful. A great, a chance to start the whole world all over again. But then sometimes when you're trying to do your own thing, it's kind of hard to figure out what you want to do, after you've done it a lot. So sometimes following some of the quests might be the best things to do. Do we really want to go to Dawnstar? I don't really like that town as much because you end up, well, you're tempted to do the dream quest. I just noticed it looks like the Stendar house up here. And this is going to be before it's destroyed. Let's take a look around to the back. All right.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Vigilant of Stendar.
The mercy of Stendar does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Yeah, right. Okay, now we're in the hall. Let's see what that Climbs to Tamriel does to the interior here, if anything. Maybe it didn't do it too much. We can pretend like we're getting warm here.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Turn up my volume a little bit.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished. I am the keeper of the Vigil here in Skyrim. We bring Stendarr's mercy to the innocent, and his justice to the Daedra.
You're vigilant?
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. Stendarr be with you.
All right. Let's see. Here's one of the bedrooms. This is kind of, laid out like an inn.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
All right. So this character here would have two missions. I often play a character called Stian, Stian, which I understand means wanderer in Old Norse. So this guy's a wanderer, plus it's close to my real name. Sounds like it a little bit. And he was an Imperial soldier for years. Then I guess his family, wife and kids got killed. Now he's kind of drifting around. He's going to end up on the Stormcloaks, as every true player of Skyrim will. And he's going to start seeking revenge first on the Thalmor, then the Imperials. He's also going to become join the Darn Guard, become a vampire hunter. He's going to play a good character, basically. Grow him into a badass. I'm kind of disturbed that, let me see if I even have the Creation Club, the character overhaul thing enabled. Because it's the arch, I might go back and recreate this guy. Spin out somewhere else. I hope he comes out. Yeah, it's got it in, the character creation stuff. Now, unfortunately, random alternate start. Unfortunately, it seems that the book does not work. Come on. All right, let's look at the stats again. We'll go health again. See, all these reach to 5, and then we should have pretty one-handed here. This is just the standard, perks that you get when you start the game. So right now I'm getting no benefit. A new beginning. Is it going to pop up and let me do it? Right here, I'm sure we don't. Well, in the old REM, we'd be able to go to mods and MCM manager. In many ways, I think Special Edition actually is a lesser tool than old REM. I thought I might have heard a spider. You know, maybe it's not a good idea to have really any mods when you're streaming or maybe making videos. Because a snowstorm like this, it looks cool, you know, to me inside the game. But I don't know how it plays, you know, for players. Well, let's just run through this place. In the front door, out the back door.
Now ain't this a surprise?
One thing about the white snow, you can find your arrows. She gonna come up after us? Well, it looks like maybe. Let's take the high ground, as they say. All right, we're getting sneak first person. I guess I'm mainly right now interested to go back and look for that arrow. Can I safely go down this? Not sure, but we'll try it. Keep thinking I hear a spider step. All right. Well, you can see arrows better, but you have to remember where the general location was. We have to conserve our arrows. We're going to be primarily a stealth archer. God, I want to recreate this again. Because I want the, you know, full character creation overhaul thing going. I'm probably going to do that pretty quick. Well, I forgot where the arrow went. Maybe here? Oh, there it is. All right. Success. Look at that. Success. So we went into dim Hollow Crypt. Here's one of the things that kind of annoy me when I'm watching people, you know, do videos of Skyrim. They're constantly running around with their weapons drawn. And even first person view annoys me even more. I mean, nobody in the game is really running around all the time with their weapons drawn. And if you do it in a town or city, the guards might even warn you against it. I mean, it just looked kind of stupid to me. I mean, running around with your magic, you know, glowing in your hands. And you're, you know, in some castle or palace. I mean, that's dumb. Okay, now I hear the spiders. And I see one. Of course, we're going down Spider Row right here. I've got to bring this up again into another character. I hope he gets the same mourner's clothes and outfit. Ah, there's the spider coming over the hill. But I'm not getting any benefit from the character creation overhaul. In fact, at some point, I might just load up Oldram, which I learned how to use the U-grid thing to make the draw distance closer. You can see further. In fact, in some cases, I think it's actually better than Special Edition. Although I hear that it can cause problems, with something not happening as it should. I experienced that once when I ran up to some bandits and they weren't doing anything. It's almost like you're a little bit out of time. Sure, there's a spider behind me. We're going to run into stuff here. And I'm going to probably quit pretty soon. But there's one thing all right, the spider's on my ass. Apparently too close. All right, we got the wolves now. You see the giant maybe through the snow. He's just to the right of the trees there. Oh, wow, we really hit some snow. It got worse. But there's a very nice house mod in Old Rim. Let's lead these over to the giant. Maybe he'll take them out for us. All right, he did. All right, up this kind of path, valley here, there's a very nice house in Old Rim, and I think it's been moved over to Special Edition. I don't know if they work as good in Special Edition as Old Rim. I mean, does anything really? Because I think that both Bethesda and the modding community put their best efforts into Old Rim. All right, that's just my theory. But right up there on that peak, kind of where my crosshair there is, there's a very nice large house estate called Sutvaka, I believe. I haven't really played with it extensively, but I've checked it out, several times. It is really great. In fact, I was going to use it once. Actually, it was not long ago, but I often go back to Old Rim. I think I was playing Old Rim. Could have been Special Edition. Maybe last summer. The main thing I didn't like is it comes with two horses. I get to where I own the house. I get on the horses, ride, somewhere, get off, and then they start walking back like they're stolen horses. So, yeah, I don't like that. Another good thing to do, what I like to do, and it'll work in Special Edition, is the old, sometimes bad-mouthed multi-follower mod, Ultimate Follower Overhaul UFO. People say, stay away from stuff. Just like as with Climax of Tamriel, that is the best follower mod in the game. But mainly I like it for its horses. I mean, once you get its tack and martingale and stuff, so that the horse doesn't walk off, that you can actually store items in the horse, or any Ultimate Follower horse, even your own horse that you buy at the stable. It's a pretty good mod. And I use it oftentimes and just use the horses for myself. But once you do get a follower, at that point, if you jump on the UFO horse, the followers might attack you or leave your service. Then you can really no longer use the horses if you have followers. But until you get followers, the horses are really great. So there's the campfire out there. Okay, the campfire from the giant camp we just passed. Let's see what time it is. It's definitely getting darker. 8:28 p.m. Kind of wish I had a camping type mod now. Even the one from the Creation Club is actually pretty good, I think. And you know, when you're using that one, camping from the Creation Club, when you sit down, even if you have a follower, even if you don't have any follower relax mods or anything, they'll automatically start relaxing around the camp. All right, there's a white run right up there. So we'd be doing pretty good, but for the fact that I can't get the character creation overhaul working. There's the giant campfire on the back there. I can see it. I don't know if we'll be able to see it on the recording. I also think that the Twitch streams, the recording quality is better than the ones I put up at YouTube. And I've also heard a little bit people comment on watching Twitch YouTube videos. They've mentioned that a couple of times, several people. All right, so climates of Tamriel. It's getting darker and darker. There's Whiterun. I just want this thing to work. Let's go to our powers and see if we have anything there we can select. All. We have wet and cold, but no character creation overhaul. But the friggin' book doesn't seem to be working. You go to a new beginning. Doesn't seem to be anything to select. Nope, nothing. But it's definitely getting darker. Climates of Tamriel, the darkest night setting. Now, a mod like this probably isn't the best thing for recording and streaming. Who can watch it? Not long ago, I spawned in a cave or something with this mod on. The interior was very dark. I could barely see it myself. And some of the people I posted the link at my Facebook. They watched it. It was kind of hard to see, but you know what? It looked pretty good with the magic and stuff blasting in the dark. Not necessarily my magic. I rarely play with magic. I don't even know if I'm going to use the healing spells. Just use potion and food. All right, what time is it? It's 9:37. Fairly dark. It may get darker. I don't know. But since I cannot, I'm going to save this. Uh, I want that character creation overhaul to work. So let's go see what happens. Now I opened up this game from a save. So let's start a new one. New game. Random alternate start. I want to basically make the same character. We're going to go some kind of assassin archer. First thing I do is I kind of drop the weight down. I don't want an overly buff guy. I tend to like him a little bit more trimmer. Somebody that looks like they could actually run across the Skyrim. Face, the eyes. Let's see, brown. Basically, I recreate myself, which I some people do. So, of course, I guess that's me now. And we'll go for facial or the hair color. Probably more like it. We're going to go R for done. Here we go. Stian again. I'm going to have to delete some of these Stians. I won't be able to find him. Stian Imperius, maybe. No, Nordicus. Now, I have one of those, but I think we'll be able to differentiate this. You can no, you can't choose it later in the book. You can always choose later by reading the book, A New Beginning. And no, not in special edition. At least not that I've been able to find. I might go back to the mod page and see if there's something on that. So we're going to go choose now. All right, we're going to stay as our male Nord. Our carry weight, you notice, is 250. I think we've got the Oblivion weights enabled. The Lady Stone, what was that again? All right, we'll choose that. Stealth and stamina. We're going to go for stealth class. Let's go for an assassin. Archery, one-handed. Alchemy, light armor. Sneak. Now let's go take a look at the archer. Stealth class. Wait a second. Back. We'll go to a combat class. And an archer. Archery, one-handed smithing. I guess this looks more like a Nord. My guy probably wouldn't be so much into alchemy, going for the assassin. Now, sneak. But let me see the stealth class again. Assassin. Light army. All right. We'll go for the archer. Your kit determines your starting equipment. Combat kits. Archer. Bow, one-handed, light armor. Let's take a look at the assassin again. One-handed, light armor, and or clothing. I'm going to go with this one because I hope I'm going to get the mourner's robe. I mean, we could bring up the, the console cheats to where you can go in and get your outfit, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. All right, let's choose this. Here's your kit. Didn't I just do that? All right, cancel weight option. All right. Well, what did we just do, man? I think you have to choose it twice. Once for random alternate start and once for the character creation overhaul. First of all, we have to see where we pop out. See if we're even going to survive. Well, I'm not really happy with the fur, but it might be better. The second thing I like to check is there's not too much space between my back and the bow. When you make a thinner character, I think that might affect... Oh, shit! I don't know that we're going to survive this. Looks like we might be spinning out somewhere else soon. All right, now let's go take a look at our stats. All right, here we go. Health. All right, we'll go for that. All right, so our block 200. Now look at, since we went for one-handed archery with our assassin, one-handed 35, archery 30. Light armor, sneak. What else do we have? Speech is a little bit up. The rest of them are down to 5. Restoration. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to use smithing. We were going to be good at smithing. So basically, we pretty much have everything that we chose. Oh shit! Damn cat's after us again. And I am at the end of the landmass. An annoying little crab. All right. All right, let them fight it out. Is the thing behind me? Shit, yes. I think we might be gone here. The only thing to do is jump in the water. I almost made it. All right, let's see what happens now that we're dead. Let's see. What happens? I guess we can load where we first came out, right? I don't want that. Come on. I'm going to have to get rid of all these stupid characters I've got going. All right. We'll just load it, see what happens. Cancel wait. Here we go. Let's see if we spin out the same person somewhere else. All right, it looks like we're in Whiterun. Why am I running around, you know, basically shirtless in a snowstorm? This is Climax of Tamriel. Why do I want to? Well, let's see what we have by equipment. Sword, dagger, bow. Well, we can put on some Imperial light armor. Do potions. Pretty good selection of potions. Food. Books. Miscellaneous. Let's see if this book does anything. All right. Let's see if our stats are still the same. Yeah, one-handed is 35. Archery, yeah, the same. That's when you using this, I guess. Increase perks where you might need them. Let's see, I don't want to go into the capital city. Okay. Oh, come on. Now this is embarrassing. Should get in first person view maybe. Alright. Right down the bow. So 57 arrows. I guess I don't necessarily have to try and find these other ones. Alright, you know, it might be kind of cool to go get the bound bow. That's magic, but we can't be purists.
The master has gone, but Dervenin will find him. Dervenin should not have gone. The master has gone, but Dervenin will find him. Dervenin should not have gone.
Well, that's interesting. Well, okay, where'd that arrow go? Alright, there's one. Alright, retrieved one of them at least. Limus of Tamriel. Hey, let's take a look and see what time it is. 4:34 p.m. Now maybe I should get some kind of needs mod, maybe camping. Or we can go and install some of these house mods and take a look at them. I don't think I want to go. Let's take a look at this. You never know. Or maybe just start playing the game. Let's go in sneak mode. Okay. Alright, well now there's a troll. I don't think we're going to get far here. Come on, get out of crouch mode. Get out of first person view and crouch. Yeah, you just can't do anything with those. In fact, I got so turned around in there I didn't even really see how much damage I did to the troll, if it's even worth trying. Oh. Well, now I'd almost walk off a cliff. Let's go in and take a look. Hopefully he's not still there. Oh, no damage hardly at all. We've got to get out of here. Well, I'm going to abort that right now. So we spun out. They're just outside White Run. We might have to take out these wolves. I don't necessarily go out of my way to shoot them, but if I can bypass them, I will. Maybe we can steal a horse over here at the camp. The wolves there, if they go back the other way. What I want to do is go up there and see if, as I recall, that's a good way to get to Ivarstead. Can I come around this way? Maybe passing the wolves. All right, they're way down there. All right, come on. Is this the pass or did I miss it? Shoot, as I recall, there was a good house up here too, a house mod. At least in Old Rim. Might have been right in here, buried in the snow, partially. I think we're going up a pass. Been a while since I've been up this path. There's a pass through the mountains. All right. And I was just next to the Stormcloak camp there. Got to get it to where I can see some chat going if anybody shows up. Oh. I mean, I have over 3,000 hours in Skyrim, Old Rim and Special Edition combined. I should have some knowledge and that we can put together and look at some stuff. Now with a horse you can get almost anywhere in Skyrim. Alright, there's a campfire down there. Giant. Maybe that house mod I was talking about was right in here. And it was definitely buried partially in snow, as I recall. Now we're coming over on the other side of the mountain, kind of toward Ivarstead. There's various passes through the mountains if you know, experiment and explore long enough. Whoa. Getting tired. Kind of work messed up hours. But, let's see. No, I didn't miss a turn, did I? So archery. Yes, I believe it is actually the first weapon system introduced to the game when you first start. So we could have gone back down the mountain that way, but we're going to go this way. Because when you get off the wagon, you get your head cut off. Lokir of Rorikstead runs off. Imperial archers shoot him. Archery is the first combat system introduced into the game. All right, so we're over here at the Ivarstead area. So we have a couple of walkers up here, and we're going to have a troll in that cave right there. Let's see what happens. Well, actually, no. Oh, these guys. Well, let's see what happens. Can they take that thing on? I don't think they're going to get killed. Well, I could be wrong about that. I mean, is this guy dead? Well, I guess he is dead. So how's that going to play out when he's supposed to be leading them around Skyrim throughout most of the game? There's that troll.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make a climb behind rock garden. That was insane.
Well, there's one of the survivors. One of the husband got killed, along with the bodyguard. We're not going to kill the troll, so no point in having the weapon drawn. We're not able to kill it at this level, I don't believe. Well, let's give him a few shots, maybe. I think he'll just heal himself. It's getting darker and darker now with Climax of Tamriel. Where's the husband's body? Or where is the husband? Okay. Okay, did the guy run off or get killed? With the bodyguard. Kind of surprised that another thing I don't do, especially playing the Nord, is loot the dead of their clothing and stuff. Really, the only one in the game that does that is the scavenger. And I don't want to be a scavenger. We can see how dark it's getting for climates of Tamriel. So I wonder if we actually continued playing this for, a while, would we see the bodyguard and the two people again, the husband and wife on the way to the wedding? I don't know. It's getting very dark to where I can't really see what I'm doing anymore. Damn troll. Probably killed that poor goat. Those things are just mass murdering, idiots. They don't think, they just kill. Probably like a lot of the way a lot of people play Skyrim. Okay, let's go. Get out of first person view. Well, I wonder if we go up to the inn, sleep, if we could come back. Actually, this is the path I wanted to go up, but I ran into the water instead. Little turned around in the dark, as I guess it should be. Yeah, that's it. The people in Skyrim who play, the game, they kill animals and people left and right. Maybe they should be called the trolls. That's the troll style. And then these same mass murderers will run up to Windhelm and become social justice warriors and complain about the racism. Mass killers, mass murderers. Ooh, concerned about racism. Disturbed. It's not really racism. I have a recent live stream where I went and showed that. All right, let's go in here and sleep. Or we could run up to the Imperial camp and... All right.
Just let me know. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town.
All right.
Thing, it's yours for a day.
Let's go take a look at the room. And then we're going to go and see if there's a storm out there, because Climax of Tamriel is going kind of berserk.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right.
I think I saw it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
It doesn't look like there's any kind of storm going on. Now I should have the Climates of Tamriel mod installed that tames, you know, the interior thunder.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you,
Let me
just
go
let me know.
take a look at that. Let's see, where is it? The thunder. Maybe we can turn it down a little bit. All right, let's go take a sleep.
I think I saw it again. That ghost. It was over by the barrows.
That thing's evil, Linley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promise to keep you safe. And I'm not going to break
I wish they'd stop talking and let me listen. Now it seems like I hear something breathing heavy, almost like a troll. I don't think it's somebody snoring. Let's run out and around the building and see behind us. Actually, Climax of Tamriel really looks great on my screen. It'll never look as good on a stream or even a recording. So let me get a torch going. So it was like, I think this is our room. And it seemed to be heavy breathing right outside the wall here. Look at how outstanding this game is. How you get reflection from the flame off the water. There is no game like Skyrim.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
Yeah, I know, the roads are always dangerous. I don't want to go. I think if you go up to the Greybeards right now, it's going to be closed off like Dim Hollow Crypt was earlier with Serana. We couldn't get through. This is still the same live stream, right? I don't know.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Well, there's some definite.
I think I saw it again. That ghost.
Almost like the troll is up there or something. Let's take a good rest, which I might be need very soon here.
It was over by the barrows.
So I still hear that breathing. It's 10:48 a.m.
Evil, Linley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry.
I mean, is that breathing associated with the
I won't go over there ever again.
Here for work?
what's going on in the barrel?
Those bears are making Miss Timba so angry. I hope you can do something about them.
It's an overcast day. Let's go and see if we can find
Bob's completely ruined. I swear these
the
bears look
body
out for me.
of the husband, you know, the couple that were being on the way to the wedding.
Fear for the boy, eh? I'm a swordman.
So I am looking for the body. And this route. All right, of course, there's the troll. All right, that's the sound I heard back there in the bedroom in the inn. I thought it was sounded like a troll. For some reason, I guess he's still in contact with me, and I don't know how or why, but it is. We'll let it come. Now we'll go over here. Come on, I'm stuck now. Lots of blood. I mean, these things are mass killers. I don't see a body that would apply to the husband. You know what? Did we see the body of the bodyguard? I'm not sure. The troll is going back, maybe. That was definitely its breathing that I heard when I was trying to go to sleep. Alright, so where is it? Is it going to jump? I mean, jump off the cliff? One of them does on the way to the Greybeards. Hmm. Alright, let's look for even the dead bodyguard. Is he still dead? Maybe he's revived and put back into the game. Well, we can only hope. Well, I'm going to make a save here. And let's start a new game. One more, maybe spawn. Random alternate start. Now what I'm going to do is maybe turn off the character creation overhaul. Well, I do have Ultimate Follower Overhaul on. All right. Come on, quit spinning. All right. New. Yes. All right. Cash. Yeah, it looks like. Good. I'm ready to good night. I'm ready myself anyway next time.